there in the exam. क्या करा आपने एप्टीट्यूड में, क्या क्या करा, क्या करना चाहिए था, और ओवरऑल पेपर में क्या किया आपने. So let's have a discussion on it. All right. So well, so starting with Divya, Garg, Hardik, Priya, how was the experience? Sana is also here. Good. Many of you have joined. Can you please unmute? I hope I'm audible for all of you. Can you all hear me? Hi. Anybody is here? Can't you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Akanksha. You can hear me. Good. Ekta has joined from two device. Anyone? Can we start with somebody? Priya, can you hear me? I hope you all are in home only. It's a winter across, so. No? Risma? Hardik, can you hear me? मुकेश सर, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
I'm audible. So all of them is tired or what, like? Eliva, can you hear me now? Oh my God. Shachit? Deepika? Come on, no. No. Hey, just exam is over now. Come on. Sir, you're audible. I'm audible, so you respond back also, Divya. Then we'll discuss. One second. Okay, settle down. I'll wait for you guys until. Well, so I'll discuss my point also. What is the expected cut-up? What could be a marks for this year? How should have been approach for these questions? But before starting this part about question number 1, 2, 3 that I can see, 2A, 2B, 3, then 4A, 4B. So what could be have been done, 4 question, color theory से question था आपका, जीके के रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन थे, क्लॉक एंड आइस से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन थे, राइट. 20 क्वेश्चन यू हैव वेयर इज ऑल अबाउट योर एप्टीट्यूड. मैथ्स एज यूजुअल वी डिस्कस यस्टरडे. जो मैथ से क्वेश्चन नहीं होंगे, यूजुअली नहीं होते हैं, अगर बुरा नहीं हुआ, मैथ से 0 क्वेश्चन थे आपके पास. देन लोगो रिलेटेड आपका क्वेश्चन था, राइट. आईसीआईसीआई बैंक से था, ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन का साइनेज था, कंट्री के भी साइनेज और ये आए थे, राइट. और मास्कॉट और एमसीक्यू, ये सब कुछ, कलर थ्योरी, that part. So those all we'll discuss, we'll look on the part. However, master student has also a different experience. If anybody have joined here, that also we'll discuss in the session in detail. But primarily, we will like, you can raise the hand in spite of me telling anybody name. Just raise the hand. I wanted to discuss if anything you wanted to know about your answer, questions, any query you have done it. You wrote by pencil, some highlighting you have done. anything. So that will start. And in meanwhile, I'll cover this part also, what I have mentioned over here. So anybody would like to discuss anything about your paper, or like, related to mark discussion, anything? Aditi, Rishma, Shana, anyone wanted to discuss anything about the paper? Though I got one or two question also in the chat. Sir, I am going to my hometown. Okay. Yeah, it's okay, Divya. I mean, I just checked your message. So right now wouldn't be able to turn on. Camera is okay. I'm not saying that. Camera to turn on, but until unless if we don't discuss, I'll be not able to answer. It has to be cohesive and two-way, right? So that's the reason I'm telling you. So, and you obviously has given exam. I met so many people at the center also. There are a lot of things to discuss though. Okay, so obviously it's there and there. So let me know, then only I can. Yeah. So Deepika, can you hear me? How many of you have given an exam for master? Anybody is here given exam for master? Any particular exam? Can you raise the hand and unmute though? I'll start with that because I'll count others. All of them has given the bachelor exam. Anyone is here who has given the master exam? No? Yes? No? Tell me, sir, can you please explain that board game question? I don't mind to explain. I first wanted to know what you have done it. I even would like to solve, discuss with you, but if you will talk what you have done and all, I can even join with the board, digital board. We can discuss that each question. That's absolutely fine. Excellent. But your participation is important. If you guys are tired today, that's okay. We'll have some other day. First, your son will discuss because over the end, like, I got a first question right now. Can you explain that? And that is also here in a message. Sir, can you please explain that? I'm here to explain only. Board game question. What is, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. It was about a
Gurusri,
paragraph.
and tell me
A
what
pa
you.
paragraph
Yeah.
was given. There was two MCQ
Hmm?
type questions. Or third part was that game designing wala question. Board game.
Correct.
It was references was given like Snake and Ladder and Ludo for
Hmm.
inspiration. तो I
Hmm.
had made that board. एक बोर्ड बनाया था उसमें लेवल्स करे थे लाइक स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट और विनर पॉइंट और
Hmm.
सर्कल्स और स्क्वायर्स से उसके स्टेप्स करे थे और उसमें लिखा था
Hmm.
कि कुछ इक्विपमेंट्स भी डालने हैं जिससे सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट और डिसलाइकिंग से लाइकिंग हो जाए वैसा था
Hmm.
गेम का जो क्रक्स था वो वैसा था तो उसमें आई हैड मेड वैसा फ्लैग्स तो द गेम
Okay.
वाज अबाउट कि इट हैड सम डाइसेस एंड सम वो
Hmm.
क्या कहते हैं उसको पॉइंट्स टू गो विथ और
Hmm.
उसमें 4 प्लेयर्स का वो गेम था और उसमें
Hmm.
डाइसेस के थ्रू जो नंबर्स आएंगे इफ यू स्टैंड ऑन अ स्क्वायर यू हैड टू पुट अ फ्लैग ऑन इट और लास्ट में जो विनर पॉइंट तक पहुंचेगा वो फ्लैग जितने भी जिसके फ्लैग्स होंगे हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ फ्लैग्स
Hmm.
वाले जीत जाएंगे तो
Hmm.
मैंने वैसा डिजाइन करा था तो मैंने उसमें एक ही बॉक्स में वो बोर्ड भी बनाया था और उसमें डाइसेस भी बनाए थे और वो स्टेप्स भी बनाए थे और
Hmm.
वो फ्लैग्स भी बनाए थे और वो फ्लैग्स में लिखा हुआ था कि आई एम वर्दी और आई लव माई सेल्फ वैसे वैसे करके
Okay, okay. It sounds like really good what you have done it. How it was as a outcome wise? Neat, clean था वो?
यस सर इट वाज नीट एंड क्लीन
कितने
कुछ
कितने मार्क्स
कलरफुल
का
नहीं
था?
था कुछ
हाँ, गेम
कलरफुल नहीं
डिजाइन
था
कितने मार्क्स का था?
सर आई गेस पता नहीं शायद 5 या 10 मार्क्स का होगा, मुझे याद
So
नहीं
it
है
एक
was 10
बच्चे ने
marks.
एक बच्चे ने मुझे 12 मार्क्स बताया. कौन बता रहे? 10 मार्क्स. Somebody has said 10 right now.
Yes, I
यस सर
remember
आई एम
it
नॉट
was
श्योर
10. So
It was 10 marks. Okay. So if we divide, it's good. We started. If it is a divide, question number one. Game design कौन सा नंबर का क्वेश्चन था? Last, second, last कहाँ था वो?
एकदम
It was
लास्ट था।
last, sir.
Last था ना? Okay. Because that is how somebody has said the last question was the game design. Well, so what was the first question? First question में क्या था आपका?
Sir, the first question was like, there are two people,
Yeah.
and there's a neem tree on one person's side, and it's leaning over the wall towards the other person, and
Okay.
the dried leaves are falling in the neighbor's side, and he's feeling a burden to clean all that. So we have to
Hmm.
provide a solution for that.
Okay. So what you did, Aishwarya, in that?
Sir, we had to make four designs,
Hmm.
and my first design was to put a net connecting from the roof to the wall so that the leaves
They
won't
have given
fall.
four idea also. Is that
Yes,
true?
sir. Yes, yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
So that was my first idea, and my
Hmm.
second idea was to keep like a vacuum bin exactly on the point where the leaves will be falling. So even when they fall a little bit,
Hmm.
the vacuum will like grab them inside, and it can be cleaned once in a while.
Okay.
Then my third idea was similar to the second one. It was
Hmm.
to install vacuum ducts inside the wall, like at the bottom
Hmm.
of it. So once the
Hmm.
leaves will fall, it will
Hmm.
grab it to the side where the tree is there. So that person anyway he has to clean the fallen leaves. So it won't
Hmm.
be extra burden for him.
Okay. And what
Yes.
all the idea they have given?
Uh, I couldn't get your question, sir.
No, they give four idea to represent this. So you have given this four idea, but is
Yeah.
that any element has been given by them or anything which you can draw using that?
No, no,
No.
sir. There's no such element. There's just this situation explained, and
Okay.
we have to like provide a solution for that. That's it.
Okay. Okay. So if anybody is here for master, we are discussing a bachelor question. As for your question number two, you have a two question, part A, part B, right?
Yes, sir.
Question number two. So how many marks was there for question number one?
Question number one was for 20 marks, sir.
20 marks it is. And question number two, what was the marks for each one?
I don't exactly remember, sir.
Okay, okay. Total number of the question is four, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Question number two has A and B. Question number third is the separate question. Then
Yes,
question number four, again you have A and B, correct?
yes, sir. Right.
Okay. So question number two, there are two question, है ना? So what all scene was there? What you have done in that? See, here, if you will look question number two, as per my information, there are two part of question number two. One is to draw, look at that way, like, you have to draw a composition sort of. One is the poster sort of. Uh, what you have done it and you remember, you let me know. You guys have to write, draw. So it's mentioned there. Anybody has remember the question? Question number 2A, 2B. Rosreen, do you remember that question?
So it was a bird eye view. उसमें क्रो दिया था।
हाँ, क्रू दिया हुआ था। बर्ड आई व्यू में तो वो बनेगा क्योंकि क्रू के आई व्यू से आप देखेंगे, बट आपको ध्यान
यस
है
सर,
उसमें जो
उसमें
जूट जूट शॉप, लोकल मार्केट, ये सब कीवर्ड था ना, क्या था वो?
यस सर, वो जूस शॉप, खाली एक जूस शॉप था और उसमें लिखा था कि यू कैन ऐड एलिमेंट्स, एज मच एलिमेंट्स एज यू कैन।
यस। तो उसमें कंपोजिशन बनाना था और उसका सेकंड क्वेश्चन क्या था?
सर सेकंड क्वेश्चन वाज दैट पोस्टर जिसमें लिखा था क्रो इज थर्स्टी एंड ही आल्सो वांट्स टू ड्रिंक जूस, और उसका राइट है ये, तो उसको मतलब पर्सपेक्टिव से डिजाइन करना था एक पोस्टर।
हाँ, मतलब क्रू को भी जूस मिलना चाहिए, ये आपको उसके लिए, उसके अवेयरनेस के लिए पोस्टर बनाना था, राइट? और ये
यस
दोनों
सर।
क्वेश्चन कितने नंबर के थे?
सर फर्स्ट वन वाज ऑफ 10 मार्क्स, सेकंड वन आई डोंट रिमेम्बर।
इज दैट बोथ इज 10 मार्क्स?
सर आई थिंक इट वाज।
आई मीन क्वेश्चन
Yes,
नंबर,
sir. Both the questions were of 10 marks only.
okay, so question number 1 is the 20 marks, question number 2 A and B both are 10 marks, right?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
है ना? ओके, परफेक्ट। सो नाउ हियर आप देखो तो आप जो रेगुलर बनाते हो, एक पोस्टर आया हुआ था और एक कंपोजिशन आया हुआ था। Keeping crew in a mind, you have to draw a poster. And the word was very simple. As I verified here also, I discussed at exam center also. So what information I got it, apart from your math aptitude, we'll go there. You guys can tell me in between if what you have done it and you have any query on it. So everyone, please turn on your camera. Yeah, if you will turn on your camera, it could be a better, discussion. So a cruise seeing the juice shop. So your friend has given a very good, Rusin has given a very good inputs. So if crew will see the, so they'll be sitting always on some tree or somewhere in a height, like how on a railway station, when you're crossing the one platform to another platform through the bridge. So that kind of the eye view called bird eye view, correct? And you have studied lot in a horizon line how to make a bird eye view. Objects are when your eye view on top and you see the elements accordingly. So that is called bird eye view. So you have to actually make a mark in a market, a juice shop composition, and around surrounding a entire storyline, how that look, how entire composition is, right? So it is very interesting. One was the composition, second is the poster. Keeping in a mind, the bird, the crew having a right to drink the juice. So isn't it so interesting? Like, you have to talk about, we say that some right, child right, this poverty, and some other right. So this also sound really interesting that you have a right, but a bit different, a creative right. So one is the poster and one is the composition. This two question is the fair enough. Anybody having a doubt in a question number 1, which is for 20 marks, where you have to give a 4 idea? Or would you like to explain what you have understand? Like how Aishwarya had explained? Because question number 2, I feel like it's simple. You all have understand. Poster, composition, explanation, it is done. And I hope you all have tried one poster in that and one composition. Anyone wanted to discuss about it? How different poster you made in the exam? किसी
सर
को
इन द
बता?
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन
Yeah.
आई मेड दैट plastic curtains, thick plastic curtains
Okay.
that will prevent that leaves falling in that way.
Okay.
तो वो उसके गार्डन में ही रहेगा एनी विच वेज। और
Okay.
इन द सेकंड फ्रेम आई मेड अ विंड एनर्जी से चलने वाला एक विंड ब्लोअर।
Hmm.
तो लाइक जब विंड आती है तब लीफ शेड होते हैं, तो उस वक्त जब लीफ शेड होंगे तो वो विंड एनर्जी से चलेगा और वो लीव्स के डायरेक्शंस को बदल देगा। तो
Okay.
आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट, बाकी सारा तो कॉमन है। वो नेट वाला आई ऑल्सो डिड दैट, और वो वैक्यूम वाला आई ऑल्सो डिड दैट।
वैक्यूम वाला क्या करा आपने? सॉरी।
तो सर वैक्यूम वाला मैंने जहाँ पे लीव्स गिर रहे थे वहां पे नीचे वैक्यूम वाला एक वैक्यूम क्लीनर, ऑटोमेटिक वैक्यूम क्लीनर लगा लिया, जहाँ पे वो डिटेक्ट कर लेगा कि गंदगी है, लीव्स वगैरह जो शेड लीव्स है, और वो
Okay.
ऑटोमेटिकली क्लीन हो
Okay.
जाएंगे विदाउट एफर्ट।
Okay, so wherever it's falling in a garden, whichever area, it will get from the vacuum, we'll come to know, right?
यस सर।
Okay. Okay, okay. Well, coming to the question number 2, A and B, क्या करा आपने? A and B means question number 2, poster and composition. उसमें क्या करा? आप सबने दिए होंगे ना टेस्ट वगैरह. I hope you all have given the mock test online and all. ऐसे पैटर्न के तो काफी सारे क्वेश्चन आए थे उसमें. क्या करा इस क्वेश्चन के लिए? Anybody wanted to discuss, or should I move to the next question? Aishwarya, how was your solution for part question number 2, A and B? Is that
Sir, actually, in my part A of the second question, I drew it in perspective, but
yeah?
it got a little bit messy, sir. But
Okay.
I tried to manage it last minute. And the
Okay.
part B, I just couldn't get the idea. It was the last question I attempted. So the
Oh,
second question was not that great for me.
okay. You have attended at the last. How about question number third?
The third question was, I guess it was related to a tap. Uh,
Okay.
there's a washroom in a train and a sink next to that. And
Mhm.
they asked, mention five groups of people and who
Different
will,
age group.
uh, they didn't say age group, sir. Like,
Okay.
they just mentioned
Physical,
some
physical
people.
disabled, something like that.
Yes, sir, something similar.
Physical disabilities, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
they asked to write a line like about the difficulties faced by them.
Okay.
And I wrote kids below 5 years, and the
Mm.
reason is that they cannot reach the tap.
Okay.
And
This
the sec
question you have to do a write up.
yes, yes, sir. There's no drawing in there.
Correct. This was a question where people has to do a write up side because you have to show. This is called design problem solution. Okay. Where a student has to come up with the idea, solution, and the problem also. You look on the where here you have to show that five this thing. Okay, what all you did in this?
Yes, sir. So the first one I wrote kids below 5 years, and second I
Okay.
wrote uh, old people, and the reason is that sometimes they might not be able to stretch out their hands, and
Hmm.
third one is visually impaired people because
Hmm.
there are not much textures or anything like braille over there, so that it can help them.
Okay.
Then I wrote physically handicapped people,
Hmm.
and I wrote pregnant women. So because in a moving train, it would be
Hmm.
difficult for them to manage near the sink.
Yeah, there they face the problem. So is that
Yes,
mentioned over there? So it's in train. The sink is in train or what? Like,
yes,
or you?
it is in train, sir, and it is mentioned that the train is moving.
Ah, yes, yes. Depict the problem that acquired in a train. In that
Yes.
sink. Yeah, for different age group, it's mentioned over here, but may not be age group or physical disabilities or some problem people are having, correct?
Yes, sir. Even I had
That
this doubt if it's really age groups, and I read the question two, three times, and
uh,
nowhere it wasn't mentioned age particularly, sir.
age particularly. No, I am talking about like how other student has told me. Okay.
Oh, okay,
So
sir.
it might be you have read something else. It is possibilities are there. Okay. So we have to talk here five different people or five different situation we can say, right?
Yes,
Or only the write up on it, correct?
yes, sir.
Okay. How many marks it is?
It is 12 marks, as I remember, sir.
12 marks it is there, okay. 10 marks or 12 marks?
As far as I remember, it is 12, sir. I may be wrong.
Okay, 10 or 12 marks. Okay. Because first two question is 2020. Question number B has A and B section for 10 marks, and this is 12 marks. So this is 52 total. So last question you will be having it uh, 52, 62, 72, 23 marks. So probably 12 or 11 or probably 10 and 13, something like that. Question number 4, right? That has the two, again the A and B, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what was there in A and B? Question number 4.
I think it was a paragraph was given, and we had to read that, and there were only two questions related to it.
Okay.
It was a conversation between a philosopher and another person.
Hmm.
And one question was like what the paragraph is conveying, and the
Hmm.
second question was from what kind of book it might be from.
Okay. Okay.
And the options were like one of the options, the right one I feel was a philosophy and self-help books.
Hmm.
And there was some fiction and some two other options. So,
Thank you, Ekta. Is there is a five question in the exam? Aishwarya, apart from
Yes,
this
so it
write-up, there's
was
one
a
more question was there?
screw one.
yes, so there was the game design one, and they had given in one of the question they had given a screw, sir, a screw
Okay.
from five viewpoints,
Hmm.
and we had to redraw that screw in proportionate to the hand.
Okay.
And another part of the same question was we can take any of the five frames of the screw, and we
Okay.
from that point of view we can draw any other object.
All right. I am taking up question answer from the student. I'll tell you guys probably what could be a cut up in next class, how a student have solved the paper or question because everybody having a different experience. But this year paper is become a lengthy. I was telling you also, na, this very unexpected. You cannot guess it. And it is more inspired from master paper. Master student get the write up and other things. So Aishwarya, Ekta, and other of you also don't mind if you remember because I got some different reference from every student. So whatever you remember based on your memory, do send me today itself your questions. Answer if you want, you let me evaluate and give you some marks. You send me later. That's up to you. But question you send me today itself. All right, Aishwarya, Ekta, or if anyone else can send me, remember, and you can write and send it to me.
Sure, sir, I'll try to send it.
Okay, perfect. And if you wanted to draw something, wanted my feedback on it, what marks you will get, what could be a cutoff for NID this year, expected. Usually, I first discuss at least a sample size 50, 100 student, then I come across seeing the work and all. So I am on it. I will just see all the object work, student, these things, okay? And then I will tell you, So firstly, as for you, I want a structure. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many question was there and what kind of? You don't remember the passage, it's okay. Just write one, two line and write what two question was there from the passage. Okay. So that question you write and send me. Likewise, whatever you remember based on the memory, you guys can send it to me. All right. Now, as we discuss and we believe also, I told you, you remember you have in aptitude 20 question, right? How many minute time they have given you to solve the aptitude paper first? Ronald, how much time they have given you?
So they didn't give any specific time.
They given you paper together,
Yeah,
both.
yeah, sir.
Okay. And then you have completed the aptitude and then you have moved to the design, right?
Yeah, sir.
When they have collected your aptitude paper?
At the last together.
Last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometime some center they take aptitude after 1 hour. Okay. Usually. So it's good if they are given together and you are about to solve it. But both are separate, correct? Or it's together?
Oh no, sir. Both were separate booklets.
Yeah, separate booklet. Yeah, that's how it is earlier also. And total question was in aptitude 20 or more.
Yeah, sir. 20 was there.
20 question, 25 marks. Correct?
I don't remember the marks exactly, but 20
Marks
questions
was
were.
25. 25 marks was there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else is remember anything else about the marks? As per my information, this is 25 marks. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Ritu, yeah, anybody will confirm this? Okay, Ekta, thank you. So one question has come On clock, one has come in, I think, counting figure-based question, where the triangle, circular, those kind of, which we learned for UCEED also, multiple. Less related question was also there. As I mentioned, the GK was zero. I mean, sorry, math was zero, not GK. Sorry. GK has a different part. As the same from last 2 years, there is no direct math question is coming in the exam. So it was neither this year also we don't have. Then reasoning questions was there. They ask you some related to ICICI Bank. If you wanted to confirm, might be have checked also. You can tell me some green revolution or green energy. This question will be alive for NIFT also. You see it also. You can be active for that. Okay. Then going ahead, you had a question from the other segment that is like that you have a segment over there which is signage. In that, mascot is also there. Color theory, some question was there as per my information. Anything if you have come across, do let me know. We will evaluate. I hope in aptitude nobody faced the problem. Everybody will score at least 20 plus. Everybody was very happy every year for this year also for NID aptitude. But the aptitude of NIFT is way different. I hope you all are writing it. So please keep on doing a practice. What is your key learning from this exam or any question? Let me know. Physics final tomorrow, so I may not be able to share the. Okay, no problem, Aishwarya. Take your time. You share me. Why I said today? Because you will remember now. Later you may not be remember. Okay. So if you remember or might be after writing the exam, you send me later. That's okay. Others, if anybody, you may have my number. You send me. This will help you guys only. I usually come with the answer. I usually discuss with the student individually also. But until unless if I am not very much sure about the question, I don't get 5, 10 sources of the question and then ensuring that what was the right question. I cannot help the student also. Okay. So that's the reason I need it. So all the best, guys. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. If anybody having any particular discussion with me individually, you can connect me. I come across to with some problem with the student and that I possibly what solution can be done, what they have done it, what happened. If and what somebody use pencil somewhere, somebody use marker, somebody use pen in a writing, what could be done, what should not be done. All these things we have discussed already. So let me know if you wanted to discuss more and wanted to know something from me. So for now, I'm done. Okay. If anyone having any last question or second last question, you can ask me or we'll conclude the session. I know you all are tired. It's a late evening. I'll not take much time. Some of you are having exam also. So we'll discuss later. Yeah. Good luck, Aishwarya and others, if you are having any exam tomorrow. My best wishes for your board exam, board practical or exam, whatever you have.
Thank
So,
you, sir.
yeah, welcome. Others, any query or question? Should we conclude now?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah,
Regarding
please
the
quickly ask.
perspective question.
Yeah.
So, actually, I draw the I mean, I drew the perspective from the downer view. I mean, the
Proof,
viewpoint
like
is about at the bottom. I mean, the
for a bird you are talking about.
yeah, sir.
See, bird usually it has to be a top view, Ronald,
Okay,
but a bird eye view. But if you have drawn from a bottom is not a problem. Uh, Construction has to be very very nice because sometimes birds sit on earth also. So your bottom view
yeah,
you will see your bird is there. Your bird is not in the air, but
yeah.
it has to come very nicely. If you can draw roughly also before the next